What's up, interwebs? It's me, Kiyokilla, and today I teach you how to start to become a Pokemon master. For many countries, the game hasn't released yet, so to prepare you for your Pokemon journey, I decided to make this beginner's guide. Let's get started. If you're familiar with the Pokemon franchise, specifically the Game Boy games that caused the phenomenon to begin, you'll feel right at home. The first thing that happens after account creation is a requisite speech from a professor. In this game, he's known as Professor Dingle. What? I don't know. Willow? What kind of f***ing name is Willow? Oh, a tree like oak and, yeah, I get it. After you get the, did you know the world is inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon? Spiel, you're thrust into character creation where you can pick between a lad and a lass and then customize their various aesthetics. When you're done creating your trainer persona, you get to choose a starter Pokemon, in which the game very basically guides you through catching it. Essentially, you press and hold your finger on the on-screen Pokeball, where it moves according to your touch. Giggity. What you want to do is center the Pokemon on screen as best as you can by changing the angle of your phone, and flick the Pokeball lightly up and as centered as possible. After a few tries, you'll get the hang of it, which is good because you can blaze through Pokeballs fast, and you only start with 50. Sounds like a lot, right? Watch me fail at catching this Meowth. Come on, you little fucking shit. Come on, you shit. Oh, get out of here! Trying to catch a Meowth! Oh, shit. See? Pokeball's gone. Which brings me to the way items work. Items can be snagged for free by visiting Pokestops, which are marked on the map by these cube icons, and as you get close enough, they open up. Tap on that icon when you're close to it, and it will bring up a real picture of the location on a spinning icon. Swipe the icon to spin it, and it will drop free loot, like Pokeballs, eggs, revives, etc. And you can collect from these forever. After collecting once, you can swipe it again around every 5 minutes or so to get some more loot. For instance, I was at a restaurant that was a Pokestop, and every few minutes I would whip out my phone and swipe to stack up on various items, which is great, because the only other way to get these items is by using Pokecoins, which you either have to buy or collect by becoming a gym leader. Okay, let's talk about the main thing you'll be doing. Catching Pokemon. You use Pokeballs to catch Pokemon. And this is where the game starts to suck you in. This is similar to other geocaching games in that when you're on the main screen of the game, you see your avatar walking on an actual map of the area that you're in. And as you move, your character moves. As you walk around, you can look at the icon on the bottom right of the screen that will show you the silhouettes of Pokemon that are semi-near. Once they've been encountered, they're no longer silhouettes. Anyway, when you click on the icon, it will pull up a screen that shows all of the Pokemon that are near, and a footprint icon with either 1, 2, or 3 prints under each Pokemon. That denotes how close you are to the Pokemon, 3 being the farthest, and then when you get close enough, the footprints disappear altogether, signaling that the Pokemon will likely appear on your screen at any moment. When it does, tap on the Pokemon, even if it's outside of your character's circle of vision, and a capture session will be initiated. Getting good at your capture technique is important because the more efficient you are, the less Pokeballs you'll use per Pokemon, which will enable you to catch more. When you catch a Pokemon, you'll see above their head CP, which stands for combat points. It can sort of be equated to a Pokemon's level in the sense that the higher the number is, the more HP and power it has, and the more powerful it is. There's also a way to raise that CP and evolve your Pokemon. This part gets weird, especially for traditional Pokemon players, but it's a pretty simple concept when you get used to it. I'll do my best to condense the information. When you catch a Pokemon, you get 3 candies that are specific to that exact Pokemon. You'll also get some Stardust, which can be used universally with any Pokemon. The candies are used in conjunction with the Stardust to upgrade the power of that specific Pokemon. So if you want to level up Rattata, catch a ton of Rattata to collect a bunch of Rattata candies, and then use those and your accumulated Stardust to level them up. You can also transfer duplicate Pokemon for 1 candy apiece. And of course, that candy is specific to that Pokemon. I usually try to catch a bunch, keep the highest level Pokemon of that kind, then transfer the rest to Professor Hangdangs to get more candy. The candy is also used to evolve a Pokemon. So if you want to evolve Rattata into Raticate, you'll need a specific amount of Rattata candy to do that, and when you do it, it will raise its CP pretty significantly. Also, if you have a Pokemon like Eevee that can evolve into a few types of Pokemon, that will be selected at random. Come on, Jolteon. Ah, shit. Nah, that's cool. I'll take it, I guess. Another fun fact, when you transfer a Pokemon, you can't get them back. Before you transfer your Pokemon to get that candy, see what attacks they may have before you do, because if you end up with a Pokemon that has 2 types of attacks, that could come in handy when you start doing gym battles, which is the only way you can battle right now. That sums up the basics. I'll definitely post a video in the near future detailing more specific items, eggs, and gym battles. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to help you out. And if I can't, I'm sure one of my viewers can. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, and donate if you can. Any amount is appreciated beyond words. You guys are amazing as always. I'll see you next time. Laters!